For over 30 years, YAAT at a Time has been the Lower Mainland's trusted supplier of quality ready-mix concrete. Their newer fleet, friendly drivers, and experienced personnel make them the supplier of choice across the Lower Mainland for both residential and commercial projects. Reaching this level of service and capability took time and dedication. The story of YAAT at a Time began in 1978 with a single truck and an owner who lived in Maple Ridge. The business was a one-man operation, working from a shared lot with a small batch plant located on River Road in Delta. Work was dictated by the weather. On sunny days, he would deliver concrete to meet the small-scale needs of his customers. But if it was raining in Maple Ridge, he would stay home, even though it might be sunny in other parts of the Lower Mainland. Despite these challenges, the foundation of the company was laid. In 1988, Bill Nielsen and Karen Bing decided to purchase the company. A pivotal moment for the new owners came when they secured a contract with the city of Delta. This contract was instrumental in the company's growth, allowing YAAT at a Time to expand from one small delivery truck to a fleet of 3. In 1996, Bill and Karen put the company up for sale, attracting the interest of Bob Simons, who was looking for a new business venture.
I didn't know anything about the ready-mix industry, but we just saw great opportunity, potential. It fit in that niche that none of the big concrete suppliers were interested in supplying. They can't tie up their big trucks.
On January 13, 1997, Bob, his wife Wanda, and business partners Don and his wife Gisela purchased YAAT at a Time.
At that time, it was just about expanding and growing and getting more customers, and then every year we bought another truck and then kept evolving from there. Even the concrete blocks that we made that people could move with a bobcat, where the bobcats can't move those big ones, they're too heavy. We made small ones where landscapers could use them, and that part of the business started to develop. Saturdays was always our busiest day of the week because we got all homers, and we would go from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. And we packed a wheelbarrow on our trucks that the customers could use free of charge, which they loved. We prided ourselves in service. Lots of people would ask, can I have a driver that's willing to wheelbarrow concrete? Sure, no problem. Special services that they don't get from anybody else.
With limited budgets for advertising and promotion, drivers became ambassadors, handing out business cards and placing signs on lawns at job sites, promoting YAAT at a Time's commitment to quality and service. Through their collective efforts, YAAT at a Time thrived. Soon, larger customers took notice of the quality of product and level of service provided by the growing company.
City of Surrey was a great customer for us to get, not only their commercial, but we got all their parks.
In 2007, Bob and his partners were forced to look into other locations for their batch plant, as their current location was expropriated for the construction of the South Fraser Perimeter Highway. Fortunately, Bob found a new property at 8155 92nd Street in Delta. However, a significant setback came in 2008 when 30% of their business was lost overnight due to the economic downturn. As the economy rebounded, they resumed their growth trajectory and construction began on a new and improved plant with greater capacity to fill the growing demand for their product. By 2013, YAAT at a Time had expanded to 12 trucks and drivers and a plant that increased their capacity from 20 to 60 meters per hour. However, tragedy struck when Bob's business partner, Don, suddenly passed away from a massive heart attack.
Threw everything into turmoil. Don's wife, Gisela, wanted to move on, and I did not have the money to take the company to the next level, which it needed to do.
Bob and Wanda made the decision to put the company up for sale, hoping to find a buyer with the vision and resources to expand its reach. Fortunately, the company had caught the attention of Racy Sidhu and Balraj Mann.
I met Balraj over 30 years ago. Shortly thereafter, I got hired at the same location that where Balraj worked, and we worked together for 2 years. I moved on to Lafarge.
But we stayed in touch, and later on, as he was looking after a territory, we did one of the largest projects of our careers at the time, and I was on the engineering testing side. and he was supplying concrete.
We got to know each other not just professionally, but personally. Our families were involved. Sheena got to know Jaspir, and our kids kind of grew up together. Came a time in my life when I was looking to do something on my own.
He always had this dream of being the owners in the ready-mix business.
The unique thing was that the yard at the time was a small business. They had small trucks and they had a niche in the market.
By that time, I had other businesses going, and he said he'll run it, and Sheena will do the finances. It was a good team.
Balraj came with a lot of knowledge in the construction industry, and there seemed a natural fit for the growth component of that business that we could start developing yard at a time.
Racy just called out of the blue to say hi to me. I said, we're interested in selling. He said, well, we're still interested in buying. It all just kind of fell into place.
Racy and Balraj seized the opportunity to take over the reins, acquiring the company 10 years ago in 2014. This transition marked a new chapter, guided by fresh perspectives and a renewed commitment to continue delivering exceptional service and quality to their customers. Through their unique partnership, Racy and Balraj have steered YAAT at a time through tremendous growth over the past 10 years, expanding its capabilities and solidifying its position as a leader in the concrete supply industry in the Lower Mainland.
If it wasn't for that relationship, we wouldn't have been able to accelerate our growth, because there's a lot of opportunities that were given by Balraj's companies in the construction field. For example, that was the first townhouse complex we did, the first condominium we did.
Company's grown tremendously, right? It's mostly hard work of Racy and Sheena and their team, and with us in the background, with our experience and some of the networking connections with other companies in the group, and also the mentorship of the previous owners and also our employees.
I think we had probably about 10 employees, and today Yard at a Time has about 35.
We've increased our fleet. We have big trucks now.
They've added silos, bins to make us more efficient. So now we've grown to be able to supply bigger projects, multifamily projects, and we're very proud that we're starting our first high-rise.
It's a 30-plus story building. It's called the Walker House. It'll be our first high-rise, and we're really looking forward to delivering that on budget and on schedule.
The Delta high-rise is a huge thing for not only the office staff, but for the drivers and everybody. We're quite excited about this new venture for Yard at a Time.
As part of the BM Group of companies, one of the core values of Yard at a Time has been to support the community that has contributed to their success.
Whether it's healthcare with Langley Memorial Hospital Foundation, or even a cultural event, we supplied concrete there at preferred rate, and sometimes we don't even charge for it. And some of our employees, they may have churches that need improvement or temples, we donate concrete. But I think that's something we are proud of.
It's well recognized in the city of Delta that if they need concrete that's required to be donated for a small project, we're there for them.
Yard at a Time continues to run the company with the culture of a family-run business, putting employees and their families' well-being first and foremost.
When you grow businesses and scale them up to the size that we're at, it's very difficult to keep that culture.
We thought if we ever have an opportunity to own our own business, we want to add more soft skills, right, so people feel appreciated.
We tend to do a barbecue pretty much every month.
You know, at the barbecues, it's the one chance that we all kind of get together because we're busy and there's not a lot of downtime, especially for the truck drivers.
We have a barbecue, an annual barbecue that was hosted here by the Mon family for our employees to network and talk to people in the other companies. I think it's been really fun.
My involvement is the employee engagement and community service, and we enjoy the barbecue so much, and employees do too. Not just employees, their spouses, their kids, and we get to know everybody.
That shows that it's not just lip service that, we think of you as family. They actually show it.
What do you feel really proud of? And for us, it's ensuring that our employees have food on the table, that their children have opportunities and can grow up to be positive citizens of Canada. Both of our families come from small beginnings, and Canada's provided us that, and we want to make sure that we continue to provide for others that same sort of platform where they can grow.
By prioritizing the welfare of their team, Yard at a Time has built a loyal and dedicated workforce, which translates into exceptional service for their customers.
They're very dedicated. They committed to us and we committed to them that as the company grew, we will look after them, give them opportunities, whether it's a financial or other position in the company or other career opportunities. And now we are growing and they're growing with us.
I'm still working here 10 years later. I think it's the friendly environment and they're great families to work for.
I really like working here because of the family atmosphere. Of course, the equipment is the best in the business.
John Dewar, who is the #1 driver here, he's been with us since 1998. That's the kind of guy we built the company with.
For the past 10 years, YAAT at a Time has continued to innovate, enhance service offerings, foster stronger relationships with customers, and grow and maintain a top-notch workforce. This period of growth has not only strengthened the company's foundation, but also set the stage for future success.
There's great things coming up, a lot of new infrastructure projects. Housing is huge. I think we're very well positioned for this future growth.
We're looking forward to working on bigger projects so we can do our part to fulfill this big need for housing in our region. So it's been a great journey and we're blessed to have amazing partners.
It's exciting because we've achieved a lot. So we're really excited about the future and what it has to bring and hope to, accomplish a lot more one yard at a time.
And now all that's left to say is happy 10th anniversary YAAT at a Time.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, yeah.
Happy anniversary, y'all.
Happy anniversary.
¡Feliz aniversario, YAAT at a Time!
Happy anniversary, YAAT at a Time.
Happy anniversary, YAAT at a Time!
Happy 10th anniversary. Wish you best of luck. Happy anniversary, YAAT at a Time. Happy anniversary, YAAT at a Time.
Happy anniversary, YAAT!
Happy anniversary to all the employees that have been with us for the past 10 years and all the ones that have joined us throughout those 10 years. I look forward to an excellent 10 years to come. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, YAAT at a Time.
I'm really excited about the next 10 years. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.